Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of Veggie Aussie Chick. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been raining non-stop the past couple of days, although by the time this video goes up, hopefully, fingers crossed, the sun would have reappeared. We haven't had this much rain in a very, very long time, and I'm actually also standing in a little bit of water in this room because it's not flooded, but it got quite a little bit, wet from the rain and stuff like that. Usually doesn't rain that much here in my suburb. It normally just sort of goes further south or further north. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about weather or anything like that. I'm here to talk about if your dog and cat ends up getting a bloody nose. Now, I'm not going to say the word because I don't know how to say it. I'll just spell it. The medical term for this condition is epistaxis. So that's the medical term. So she's got a picture here of a dog with a bloody nose over there. I'm getting this from veterinarypartner.vin.com. I've used this website so many times before. So yeah, that's just in case you want to read a lot. So I'll just read a little bit and then I'll sort of talk a little bit about first aid, what to do, and then obviously see what your vet says, but they're probably the best person to see about this information as per usual. Some blood, tingle, droplet, sneeze on the floor might be the only sign, and there might be a steady bloody drip from one or both nostrils. These findings are alarming as well as messy in the home, and we want to identify the cause and take care of it promptly if it is possible to do so. Okay, first aid. Before I read this, I've always been keen to do a first aid course in regards to dogs and cats. I've got first aid, CPR, etc. for children, and I can't imagine it'd be much difference there, but I've always wanted to do it, so maybe sometime in the future I'll do it just as, like, I guess a hobby or something to do. Okay, so if you're at home with your pet and a bloody nose starts and doesn't seem to be stopping, here are some tips to get the bleeding controlled in time prior to your vet appointment. I won't read them all, I'll just read two. I just did this video and I read like something about a Chinese herbal medicine that you can do with your dogs and cats, but I don't really believe in herbal stuff in regards to dogs and cats, so I won't go into that information. But yeah, that's just one of the options if you so wish, but you can read up about that if you so wish as well. So basically, keep yourself calm, because if your pet sees that you're calm, they're less likely to be frantic. Get an ice pack and apply it to the bridge of the nose. Obviously, be sure your pet can breathe around the ice pack. The cold will constrict small blood vessels, which will slow the bleeding. Now, this is going to be really hard if you've got a cat and their nose is bleeding. So you might need two people to do this. Or just like monitor it and see how it goes. If it stops, obviously you don't really have to do anything. If these steps do not stop the bleeding or the pet is having difficult breathing, go to your vet or local emergency clinic in your city. So it's got here like stuff about information your vet would need, like does your pet take any other medication? He might go through a list of questions or something like that once you go into the vet surgery. Do you have any rat poison, or has your pet been consuming any dead rodents that may have been poisoned? I know Maddie's found a dead rat before and it's absolutely disgusting. I've had to lock her inside basically. So yeah, just like a list of questions. Is this the first nosebleed? Is the blood coming from both nostrils or only one? Things like that. And as per usual, the vet will give your dog and cat a physical examination just to determine what are the best options for your cat and dog. I'm going to leave it there and go get a drink of water, and I'll come back and finish this video. Okay guys, sorry about that. I've got some water. So as I was saying, your vet will do a physical examination of your dog and cat, just to see if they can find anything. Blood tests are the first things that they will do to see if they can find anything. A basic blood panel and urinalysis will probably be needed as a database for the animal's health, as well as to assess the degree of blood loss. Other blood tests that may be helpful involve titers for fungal infection, a classic cause of the nosebleeds. In cats, the most common nasal function infection is caused by, I can't say this, cryptos something. So it's just like a fungal disease, I guess. It's got another condition worth mentioning is hypervocity syndrome. In this situation, extremely high blood protein level makes the blood so thick that the blood vessels break from the pressure. Yes, Maddie. Okay, she's wanting food. So yeah, it goes on to a few other things as well. Blood clotting disorders of pets, rat poisoning is one of them. Diseases causing a low platelet count or something. I can't say that word. Bone marrow disease, drug reactions, chemotherapy, and some antibiotics. Other cancers. Cruising towards anesthesia, I guess, if the vet can't find any information as to why your dog's and cat's nose is bleeding, that would probably be the next step, to do like surgery or something like that. Radiographs, oral examination. So that's just like a last resort if they can't find any information. And then what does it say? If the simple tools of general practice do not reveal adequate information, referral for endoscopy may be needed. And then what? At the end of all these procedures, sometimes the areolar bleeding is simply not accessible without surgery. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm just sort of reading it. I haven't sort of read this article yet. It just goes on to like other studies that they've done as well. And approximately half the patients studied were felt to have improvement with the support care described above. Yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say about that. I guess just monitor it, and if you think it's not getting any better, go to your vet and he'll probably do all those examinations, and hopefully you can see where the problem is coming from. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all my social media. So that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I know you're loving my shorts, so I'm trying to do a lot more of them as well. All right, thanks guys. Bye.